Good. Fantastic. All right. It is 10 a.m. on October 21st, 2025. Welcome to the Board of Supervisors regular meeting. I will call this meeting to order. If you would please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag
of
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Thank you very much. Item number 3, approve meeting minutes dated October 7, 2025 and October 9, 2025.
Madam Chair, I move item number 3.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or comments on the minutes? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carries. Item number 4 is to approve the agenda.
Madam Chair, so are we pulling
Item number 8.
8?
Yep.
So do you want to?
Okay, so I'll make the motion to approve the agenda and we'll remove item 8. And talking with some folks, just trying to make sure that the settlement that we have with Mid-American truly reflects everything before we go approving a dollar sign. I'd like to get that invoice, make sure we know what that correct number will be. So we're not having to revisit it. Taxpayers and Mid-American as well. So I'd like to have that removed until we know what that invoice needs to be.
Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Right. Any other questions or comments on the agenda? All right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carries. Item 5, approve consent agenda.
Madam Chair, I'll move item 5.
Motion is second. Any questions or comments on the consent agenda? All right. All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? The motion carries. Oof. Item 6, receive and place on file the fiscal year 2025 annual financial report.
I'll move item number 6.
Second.
I have a motion is second. Any questions or comments? There is a copy on file in the auditor's office. All right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carries. Item 7, accept and approve the purchase of a 2025 Ford Police Interceptor Patrol Explorer from Stivers Ford in Waukee, Iowa. The vehicle is priced at $46,900 at the state of Iowa vehicle bid price. This vehicle is being purchased to replace a vehicle recently lost in an accident on October 4th, 2025, and all equipment will be transferred to this vehicle, saving the expense of purchasing new equipment for a 2026 model. Expenditures from our new vehicle budget line in the 2025 to 2026 budget.
So moved.
Second.
Yeah, motion is second. Any questions or comments?
Just that I'm very thankful that this sheriff's car was damaged in a car deer accident. So we were very fortunate they were able to find another police package, a 2025 police package. In fact, it was the last one in the state of Iowa. So we were able to transfer the equipment over very easily instead of having to buy all new equipment to change over to the 26 models. So
Fantastic.
Finding that model so we can save that money. So
Any other questions or comments? All right. All those in favor say aye.
aye.
Opposed? The motion carries. We've pulled item 8. So item 9, approve and authorize to pay McClure for professional services on the Webster County CN and UPR rail spur to the tune of $21,815.
Madam Chair, I'll move item 9.
Second.
I have a motion to second. Any questions or comments? All right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carries. Item 10, accept applications to fill the vacancy in the Board of Health to fulfill the remainder of the term ending December 31st, 2025. The application is to remain open until December 7th, 2025.
Madam Chair, I'll move item 10.
second.
Motion and a second. Any questions or comments? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 11, receive and place on file bids for 2-year contract for snow removal at the Yale Building, which is 723 First Avenue South, Fort Dodge.
Move item 11.
Second.
Motion in a second. I have 2 bids. Talk to you about it.
Oh, yeah, just that they were there.
Okay. Open these up. Sorry, I just saw that, Shauna. Okay. First bid comes from Trey Lawrence LLC in Gowrie for the amount of $670. That's $320 for snow removal full push, $280 for de-icing of parking lot, and $70 hauling snow per load hauled out. You get that amount? Thank you. Yep. Okay, and then our last one is from Johnson Bros. Good morning. Hi. All right. This one is, the estimate is $700. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The total estimate is, well, it says snow removal commercial, $700. This price for each push for each event. There could be multiple pushes in one event. And then it says underneath it, sand, $350.
Total be.
It doesn't have a
Hard to
total.
tell.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Minimum?
I don't know if the 700 includes the 350 for sand. It sounds like $700 per push per event.
Trey Lawrence's, was that 670 per push or was that 670 for?
Take a look. Okay, so yes, sir.
I haven't read through them, but it sounds like the first one, the Lawrence one, included an additional fee for hauling away the snow. I don't believe the Johnson Bros.
Can you speak into the
I
microphone?
don't believe the Johnson Bros broke out as a separate, so I would suggest maybe tabling that until we can review them more.
Yeah, because the first one from Trey Lawrence, it's the 320 for a full push of parking lots and sidewalks per push, $280 for salt application per application, and then $70 per load hauled out. So they're a little different. You want to wait? Just hold off on approving until we take a better look? Okay. Would anyone like to, oh,
Madam Chair, I will change my,
well, hold on one second, because this is receive and place on file. So we'll move to the next one then. And that's when we'll vote on it. Is that cool? All right. Item 12, approve low bid from blank. Did we vote on 11? Oh, yeah. Well, it's just is receiving and placing on file. So do you want to change it or do you want to wait?
File because they complied and then table the next one.
You good?
good.
All right. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Opposed. Now, item 12, approve low bid from blank in the, because we're not quite sure, in the amount of blank for the Yale building for a 2-year snow removal contract.
Chair, I move that we table item 12.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any questions or comments? This will be until we get further information on how these two actually do break down. Sound good?
Is that something, Jamie, you're gonna help break those numbers down or? Okay,
Sir?
appreciate it.
All right. I have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 12 is tabled. Thank you. We'll just have to remember to pop it on the next agenda. All right, citizens' opportunity to address the board with items not on the agenda. Hello. Up, say your name. You know how to do this. Say your name and where you're from, please.
Good morning, Jesse Ulrich, president at Iowa Central Community College. I just wanted to publicly thank Shauna Abrams and her team in the auditor's office. We had a satellite campus yesterday. for the upcoming city county school election. We're anticipating good turnout, so that hopefully yesterday's satellite election process takes a little bit of pressure off of the other precincts on the day. But Shauna's team was proficient, professional, polite, and a well-oiled machine. So I just wanted to again publicly thank them for all of their work yesterday, because I know it was a full day. I don't think they got out of there until 7 or 8 or whatever it is. So appreciate the work. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for taking the time to come here and say that. We don't often hear the good things that we do. Not so often, but it's really nice when they're here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well done, Shauna. Thank you. All right. Anyone else?
Well, I do have something, Madam Chair. As you know, there was a typhoon in Alaska last week. Really made my Facebook feed interesting because I didn't have any happy Indigenous People Days from Indigenous people because they were all preparing for the storm. The village of Kipnuk and gonna say this wrong because I can't say the G's right. Kowilganuk were both decimated. If anybody is interested in giving, you can give to the Western Alaska Western Alaskan Disaster Relief 2025 Fund. If you want to give more directly to the rebuilding, because the relief fund is more for the people who have now been made homeless and are being sheltered there in Anchorage. If you want to give towards trying to rebuild the actual villages, you can contact the Association of Village Council Presidents in Bethel, and they're at 907-543-7300 at this point. There is no plan for how they're going to rebuild the villages, but one will probably come together.
Do they have FEMA coming?
They've asked for it, and I'm sure it will come, but we're talking about villages that have 300, 400, 500 people in them. So, and they're so remote, it's going to be incredibly expensive to fix because you got to barge everything there. So,
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're just kind of waiting for John to finish first.
and I'm good.
All right. Are you done?
Yep.
Great. Who's up next? Yes, ma'am. Come on up.
Janice Link. I got a thing in the mail last week that somebody took a picture of one of my houses. What? And I have been told that somebody can take your house from you without your knowledge. Is this fact or fiction or?
Where do you live, ma'am?
I live at 2171 180th. The house they took a picture of is within the city limits. It's 1127, 1129. It's one big house, 6th Avenue North. Is there any way my properties can be blocked some which way so nobody could get in and take them from me? I mean, they're all paid for.
I think that if it's, and correct me if I'm wrong, sir, but if it's within the city limits, that would be a city municipal Fort Dodge issue, or can you speak in
The Webster. In order for anybody
Yeah.
to
I,
take, somebody's not legally able to take property from you without engaging in fraud, unless you haven't paid a tax bill or.
Oh, no, paid the
Yeah.
taxes.
Aside from that, you can always check with the Webster County Recorder's Office because they maintain any land records, like any deeds. Unless someone would try to file a fraudulent deed with your signature on it or your company, however you own it, absent fraud, no one can just come and take your property from you, aside from for tax debt, or a mortgage foreclosure, but you say they're all paid for. So basically keeping up on your taxes, and you can always check on our beacon system, if you have computer access.
I don't.
Okay.
I'm checking it now.
Okay.
The last name was SALATE.
Link. Right.
Link, Link.
Well, I was way off, wasn't I? And you
Yeah, I
said your
didn't
first name
long
is,
enough.
your first name was what?
Janice.
Janice. Man, I had you as Jen Slate.
Titled in your name, not in an LLC.
They are in Beckenball Rentals. And that was my husband, Bob, and my business. We started it. And he passed about, May
So I have,
1988 or 9. I'm sorry. flustered.
Don't be, you don't have to be sorry. I do have, listed under your name, 2171 880th Street.
That's my home.
Okay, and then you said the other one was,
1127, 1129, 6th Avenue North. That's the one they had sent a picture even.
When you say they, who,
I have no idea who they are.
it could possibly be the county assessor. They
That
take
can follow.
photographs from
Uh.
the street for evaluation purposes for the following tax years.
there it is.
So that could be why someone was photographing your property.
Well,
Or an appraiser who's out looking at comparable valued properties in the area, they might take photographs from a public area.
whoever it was offered me 53,000, which is a joke.
Oh, they made an offer to you.
Yes, I ignored it. I shouldn't have probably because
Well, that's your right. That's your right as a homeowner. If you're not interested in selling, you can tell someone no. But it could be someone who's out looking to acquire rental properties, but they can't just take it from you. You'd have to deed it to them. Okay,
well, I guess it's been done where somehow or another they get your signature and they get
Well,
it
so
notarized.
I'm not saying people can't engage in fraud, which can happen, but as soon as you become aware of something like that, you report it to law enforcement, and then those folks get prosecuted, and we try to set things right. But that's extremely rare. I've been county attorney for 7 years, and I'm not familiar with, in our county, any fraudulent deed transactions that I've had to prosecute.
That's a relief.
Okay.
Ma'am, the county assessor's office, they might be doing some appraisals, so you might want to, and it's just down this hallway to the right. You can ask them if they've had anybody going around taking photos of properties within the city limits, just to see if it was them.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Of course.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Darren.
Yeah.
All right. Anyone else? Sir, just go up to the podium there, say your full name and where you live, please.
I hear from the messenger.
They sometimes watch online.
They are online.
This, my subject is water.
You need to say your
They,
name.
my name is Eugene Newsom. And those don't know me. I think I know everybody here. And I don't know if they know me. The new people's in office now. I'm here. It's been a long time since I've had the concern about people of less fortunate. Now we're getting to the point about homeless people here in Fort Dodge. In the big cities, they got problems too, but it's my opinion that we here in Fort Dodge, we could handle this. I can't find any reason when I think about it, wait a minute, is anybody paying attention to this? Or we drive by the church and we see the people sat there standing there and sleeping on the church and say, well, what's going on here? I went to 5 or 6 different locations over in Vincent. They got a place over there, downtown Beacon of Hope, and out on 17th Street by the housing agency. And looking, and there's so many empty buildings sitting around. Some of them people sleep in them, and then for some reason they catch on fire. And now, as winter approaching, the last one, I didn't enjoy that one at all last winter. And his prediction is it's going to be worse this time around. And I'm thinking, November is right on our trail. What's going to happen? There have been episodes that people have died from exposure in this town, being outside, no place to go. This happened before. So I was talking to these people, and actually the reason I came to the Board of Supervisors is I want to know, do you want in on this? Can you help us out? If we I I can't do it. I'm saying we. The other people's got more access to things that I don't have access to. So I'm not gonna be in charge of it. I'm gonna stir it up and get it going. And then either go down to United Way or the growth place down there in the building and let them handle it, because I can't handle it. I hate electronic transmission. I don't like it at all. I'm an old timer. Write it down where I can look at it and read it. Not when every time my smartphone I try to do something jump in it, and then you got to go back and erase. Don't like that stuff. I ride around town, and up on the west side where I live at, all these people there. There was 3 episodes. Person sitting on the sidewalk crying, got a bag of female, and the people's out there in the door looking at her and frowning up at her and all that stuff. I turned the block and went back and picked her up, put all her stuff in the back seat, rode around town for an hour and looking for. She had a few mental problems, and finally I dropped off at the church. Another one come up there in the neighborhood knocking on doors. I need to take a bath. I need to use the bathroom. I want to take a shower. People go, oh, no, no, no. You know, they say that don't let strangers in your house. You got to be careful about that type of thing. I got confidence. I can take care of myself. So it don't bother me. But it's happening, and I haven't read anything in the paper. I haven't seen nobody comment on it. I'm saying, everybody see this and know this, and they see people sitting down by these buildings with a sign in front of them, but I am not seeing the public respond to it. So, wish you, Board of Supervisors, somebody join in and stir it up and get these people some help, you know. Some people are unfortunate. I don't know if it's drugs or what, or they just got bad luck, some mental problem. Like I said, I can't solve it. I'm here to stir up stuff, get somebody to pay attention to it, and people's in a position to do something about it. Either the property owners, they got these buildings sitting there empty, and is there any money in the budget for this? I went over to an old bank building yesterday and talked to the lady, and she said, well, this is a place they can come and apply for help, but nobody likes red tape anyway. So the reason why they don't approach these places is a mystery to me. Yeah, if you could tell me if the Board of Supervisors in any condition to address this situation, anybody, just tell me, what do
Yeah.
you think the Board of Supervisors can do? You got funds for this, or?
Well, sir, we're a county government and we have a budget for certain things. I will say, and I just printed it off, I can't go and get it because it's in the other room for you. But the Fort Dodge Community Foundation has a long list of resources for people for any number of items: housing and shelter, health services, mental health, public safety, et cetera, recreation. And they have a lot of resources where folks can get help. I do know that the SALT Center, which is at the First Baptist Church downtown here at 28 North 10th Street, is a warming center during the winter where folks can come. And there's like you mentioned, shelters that people can take advantage of as well. There are multiple resources for folks. I did want to mention something that that I think the public may get confused. there's a lot of talk about homeless people downtown. The primary demographic for homeless people in Webster County are single parents with kids who are living out of their cars, who are not necessarily downtown. So I just wanted to bring that to the public's attention. And if I'm wrong, I hope somebody does correct me on that. But there are a lot of resources here in town for folks if they're willing to go get it. So there are people doing the work that you are hoping that they're doing.
You're not wrong. I saw the people downtown yesterday, the people you're speaking of, they came over there, little kids, and they were sitting outside on the benches. I was there. I went to the salt place yesterday and spent an hour there. And it was, it affected me. It was close. I could feel it. And guys sleeping in here and there, and they had 4 people in this one room. They was in there. I guess they were trying to sleep. I don't know if they was asleep because we was all outside making noise. And one door is missing. Of course, I can't tell them how to run the church. It's all they building. They doing a good job up there. I might probably go back up there when I leave here. The thought that someone be out there at night and don't have a place to sleep and get warm and they can close the door and lock it. That just destroys me. I can't think of nothing. But you said something about you were printing off something.
Yes, sir. I have, you were talking about not wanting to go online and you wanted something that you could just physically have and carry with you. So I've printed off a list of Fort Dodge resources for housing and shelter through the Fort Dodge Community Foundation. So as soon as this meeting's over, I'll go grab it and give it to you.
Excellent.
Yep.
Excellent.
Yeah.
What I was trying to write something.
Sir, when you're speaking, you need to talk in front of the microphone, please.
Yeah. Oh, man. There's somebody, the people have been there, things are not going for them, for drugs or whatever, and it's, Fort Dodge is too good a place. No, we can't have that here. We can't have people walking around, no place to go and sleep at night. That's not unacceptable. I'm gonna do my part, and sound like you all guys already doing your part.
What I would recommend is to contact any of these places that I'll give you the list for and see how you can help either through donations or, hey, thank you. There he is right here. Donations or volunteering, because I know I don't think a single shelter would say no to volunteers and donations. So
Yeah, I gotta go back to the store and
Pass it.
find out how long do they plan on doing this? Is this permanent? Is it just part-time? Oh, great. They can't they wanted the church want to go back to their normal
Well,
schedule?
they've been doing it for quite some time now, sir. Yeah, so I would contact them if you're interested in volunteering or helping. I would contact them on that sheet there. Should be towards the end because it's alphabetical order.
Well, thank you. That's my next stop. When I leave here, I'm going over to the church. I do appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
And thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. And thank you for your service. Take care, Eugene.
you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
All right. Anyone else? No? All right. Next up is the Board of Supervisors Committee reports. Mr. Supervisor Thode.
Central Iowa Juvenile Detention. I was there yesterday on the executive committee. I've been there every week since the last meeting. We're meeting again Friday to try to make some positive changes over there. So where that's going pretty good so far. CFR a week from Thursday and EMA and E911 meeting Thursday night.
Great. Supervisor Cochran.
All right, the opioid committee, there will be upcoming Slam the Stigma events starting in December. That's the basketball events where you go and slam the stigma about overdosing. And then tonight, I have an NCIRWA meeting. That's the landfill. I have a Midas meeting on Wednesday, and then I have a CICS meeting on Thursday.
All right. Thank you. Supervisor Hike.
Tonight I have the EMS Advisory Committee with Iowa Central, reviewing the current classes and students that we have coming out of the EMS, EMT paramedic programs at Iowa Central. So going over that and accreditation and things like that for the continuing education out at Iowa Central. So I got asked to be a part of that this year. So I'm really excited to do that. And then I've got our city county meeting on Friday. That's all I've got.
Supervisor Montgomery. Great. Mrs. Abrams.
For today.
Mr. Driscoll. All right. Since we last met, I had a Visit Fort Dodge meeting. There was no quorum, so we just reviewed efforts that they're making to increase tourism in the area. We also had the EMS Advisory Council meeting, which was a good discussion of the proposal for OTHO. Thursday, the 9th, we canvassed here votes for the primary for Ward 3. Wanted to congratulate everyone who moved on in that election process. The 10th, we had city county, which was very productive, and Supervisor Cochran was able to join us that day, so I appreciate that. Tuesday, the 14th, the city candidate forum was at the Iowa Central Community College, and it was put on by the Greater Fort Dodge Growth Alliance. I believe you can watch that on Alpha Media. They did record it that evening, so if you were unable to go, it's a great way of getting to know your candidates for office in the city of Fort Dodge. Thursday, the 16th, we had an Ag Park update. Everything is moving along there. Coming up tomorrow, this at 5:30 is the EMS Advisory Council meeting again. We will be voting on the OTHO proposal and discussing other items. Friday, we have city county, as Supervisor Hike said, and then that's about it. All right. Next up is to allow claims.
I'll move.
Second.
I have a motion, a second. Any questions or comments on claims? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carries. If there's no further business, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion, an enthusiastic second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carries. We are adjourned. Thank you so much.
Thank you.